Hi, my name is Sylvia Smith, and for the Nonverbal Signals Special Project 2 assignment, I was assigned voice. Um, Voice is a different source of paralanguage that has many different cues that people can pick up on to read more into what you're saying and understanding you. These nonverbal cues can be pitch, rate, volume, tone, onset, and duration of messages. And in my presentation here, I'm going to review each and hopefully help you learn a little about this. So the first topic that we're going to talk about is pitch. Now, pitch is a good way to help someone kind of understand, for example, your level of seriousness. So, for example, if you are making a bad joke at work, you might drop your pitch really low and do it to a whisper to your friend. Or if you're like getting mad at someone, you might raise your voice and say, I know that you stole the whatever, something like that. Another way that pitch can help with further understanding is when you raise your voice at the end of a sentence when you're asking a question like, how are you today? You can hear my voice, how are you today? Getting higher at the end, and that can turn into a question. Or it can also make you sound confused, like, how are you today? Like, insinuating you're having a bad day. Uh, if you change your pitch while you're talking, it can help keep your audience more entertained as well. Like when you're reading a book to a little kid, like I have a nephew, and if you read The Little Blue Truck to him and you voice the different characters, like the truck went beep, the engine, prrr, just changing it up can really help keep your audience entertained as well. The next topic for voice would be volume. So how loud you are can really influence the conversation that you're having with someone. For example, if I am sitting 3 cubes away from you and you're screaming at the top of your lungs at someone, I know you might be upset. If you are whispering to me something, I can tell that you might be telling me a secret or you don't want someone else to hear you. Volume is a huge indicator of what someone's trying to portray. Am I trying to be big and loud and get your attention, or am I trying to put you to sleep, or am I trying to not wake up the baby? Next, we will talk about rate. Rate is something where if you go too fast or too slow, you might confuse or you could even offend people. For example, when you are presenting something that's difficult to understand someone, you might explain it slower. Like if I'm trying to explain to you the process for billing a claim, I might go, open your billing application. Then you should go to your claims cycle. Then you should do this and this. Explaining to you how to do my job might be difficult for you, and so I will present that slowly. A way that people could get offended with rate is if you assume someone is slow or doesn't understand the language. Speaking really slow to them might be offensive. Definitely keep that in mind when you are speaking to other people, your rate. Additionally, with your rate, if you're speaking too fast, you're just putting in that secondary information is where this comes into play a lot. For example, if I'm explaining to my boss, like, oh, I'm doing this and this and this, and also this, but never mind that, speed up really fast, and I'm just trying to gloss over the other information. Or another thing could be if you're trying to sneak something by someone really quick, like at the end of those commercials where they go, not available in all 50 states, may have adverse side effects that may harm you, things like that. They try to gloss over by going really fast, confusing you. So definitely be aware of someone's rate, too slow or too fast. You might come off wrong, or something weird might be going on. Definitely up to the receiver on that one. tone can be another good idea to monitor when you are trying to explain some information to someone. Am I talking to you in my mad voice because this is my tone when I'm mad? Am I talking to you in my happy voice because, I have a smile on my face and I'm having a great day? Or am I sad? Am I having a bad day? This is a bad day. I'm Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Your tone can definitely tell a lot about you. You can walk up to your best friend, and even if they have a smile on their face and they look at you and they're like, hey, how are you? They have their sad voice on, and you can tell that they're sad even though they're smiling. And so that might be a key for you to be like, hey, what's going on there? None of that sad voice. Let's get this over with, let's get happy. So, onset. Onset is how long it takes someone to begin speaking. So, too fast might mean you're rehearsed or not serious. Too slow might mean you're insincere or false. Too slow may also mean you don't quite know what to say and you're trying to put your words together to verbalize your ideas and your opinions. Too fast might be you already had that lie ready, or you already had your excuse ready when someone's questioning you. A good liar or a good detective will definitely be watching onset when they're talking and when they're listening to someone talk to try to catch someone like, I don't believe you when you answered so quickly that you were at John's house for that party. You clearly had that rehearsed. Finally, duration will be the last one that I'm talking about. With duration, you gotta be aware of your time limit. For example, this presentation is supposed to be 5 to 10 minutes long, and right now we're at about 7. So I need to make sure that I stay within my time limit so that I don't go over or go under. Additionally, the duration of what you're speaking of can show how knowledgeable you are or how uninformed you are. So I think, when we're about 7 minutes here, I've spoken a lot on my topic and I know what's going on. I feel very knowledgeable about it, and I think that my amount of time that I've been speaking shows that I've been knowledgeable and read my book and have discussed my topic thoroughly. With that being said, voice is a nonverbal signal that can really help you be understood and understand the person that you're speaking to. Pay attention closely to your pitch, rate, volume, tone, onset, and duration of your message to make sure that you come across as clearly as possible when speaking to someone. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good day.